I got to make. See, now you're making me. Is that on record?
Are we on?
Aaron Chalmers. Yeah, we're on. Impromptu. Aaron Chalmers. Welcome back. The last time I see you was boxing on Wasserman.
Yep.
And now we're here. Talk to us about that.
Do you know, his last year was a bad year for me, as in boxing. Had one fight. I was hoping at the start of the year to have 4 or 5. It didn't turn out that way. Towards the end of the year, I was starting to feel that it wasn't going to happen. I was going to give up boxing. A lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and then out the blue, 2 weeks into January, we get the phone call for Floyd Mayweather. So it just shows you how quick life can turn around, and we're 3 days away from the biggest fight in my life.
You are indeed. I wasn't aware of last year, the troubles that you had. I'm not going to ask you about anything personal because that's down to you. But what happened on like the boxing front? What was it? Because like I said, I remember speaking to you at a Wasserman card. I think it was up in Liverpool.
Yeah. So the start of the year, we had signed with Sky Sports. I got a blood clot in my nose that put us back. Then we got the Wasserman card. I was training in Marbella doing a camp, and then that card got pulled. Then I had a baby who wasn't too well, and then from the baby being born in August, we had 2 fights booked in, and my baby was in hospital, in for a week, out, and my head was scrambled with it all, and I just thought the baby comes first, so it just wasn't the right time. But 2 days after the Floyd fight, my baby's got major head surgery on the Monday, so it's like I say, we're doing this for him and all my boys. So it was a tough year, but this is a great start to the year. And like I say, the surgery for my son will get him on the right path to recovery.
How are you functioning today? I'm sorry, I wasn't aware of none of that.
Fine.
How?
That's fine.
Forgive me.
Do you know what it is? Because these fights like this is for my son's future. Do you know what I mean? So I know that. Like, he's not in hospital yet. He doesn't go in until Sunday. So get the fight out of the way, and then, like I say, we'll go home and we'll be there for him. Do you know what I mean? But all these things, all the big fights that I want, is to give a good future for me and my boys. Do you know what I mean?
That takes courage, and like I said, I didn't want to touch on that.
That's fine. That's fine.
I really do wish your son the best for his operation, and obviously your missus as well, because obviously she's going through it. And then to be away, and then to watch you go into a fight. That mentality that you've got, Aaron, where's that come from?
Do you know what it is? Like, it's just a fighter inside of us, do you know what I mean? Like, that's it. It's just a fighter inside of us, and I know that this is my career, and I need to capitalise on for the next 2 years. And like I say, what better way to start 2023 than fighting Floyd Mayweather? And like I say, I'm hoping. I thought towards the end of last year the big fights were getting away from us, like Jake, Tommy, KSI, but this puts us right back in the mix, and like I say, hopefully we'll follow on from this and get another big one after it.
What is kind of like the change? I know you said that you want to provide a future for your son, which yes, that's what every parent wants to do.
3 sons. I've got 3 boys, 1, 2, and 6 months, 1 and 2. Yeah, I've got loads.
Hold on a minute. The last time I spoke to you, she had 2 and she was pregnant again.
Yeah. So I've got a 6-month-old, a 1-year-old, and a 2-year-old. A busy boy.
I remember the conversation now, because I said, bloody hell, you're probably going to go home and have another one.
Yeah, well, so do you know what I mean? So that's why I do it for my family. Obviously, I enjoy it as well. It keeps us in the right frame of mind, keeps us training, and hopefully all the boys can kind of follow suit. You know what I mean? And have a life of training and competitive sports. It doesn't have to be boxing. It's just as long as they're competitive and in sports. That's what I would like.
But you've kind of like you've gone from MMA to boxing, and now we're sort of like on the crossover thing. What is it with a fighter that you think, I'm all right then, I'll just get to the point. Is it money with you, or is it still that desire to fight as well? I've got to ask.
No, do you know what it is? If I wanted to make money, I would have stayed on Geordie Shore. I was getting paid fortunes on TV, and I mean fortunes, and I was doing 3 a year, making hundreds of thousands. Do you know what I mean? So I left there to fight for pennies, really. When I look at my last fight, pennies. So yeah, it wasn't about the money. It was about competitiveness. It come to a point in Geordie Shore where it wasn't challenging us anymore. It was easy to go and get paid and go and get pissed, whereas boxing challenges us on a daily basis. Some days I'll go in the gym and leave and think, this is not for me, I'm not good enough, but then I'll get up in the morning and go and try and put that right. So it's a challenge within myself that I like to compete on a daily basis.
You've mentioned that it's a fight at short notice, and not everyone, I mean, Floyd Mayweather sat up there and said there's only 2 perfect things in this world, and that is obviously God the Creator and his boxing record. Is there a part of you that is going to go in there as a fan, or have you got to like switch off?
Nah, no chance. I feel like if you go in as a fan like Deji, he's just going to bully you around the ring.
Okay.
Hence why I said in there, for however long the fight is, 6 rounds, 8 rounds, I'm going to give him no respect because it's a fight game. If I sit back and let him dictate, then he's just going to bully us around the ring and finish it when he wants, and that's not the man I am. If it comes to it, I will have to go out. If he's putting us out, I'll be going out fucking swinging. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to tuck up and just be finished. No chance. That's not what I'm here for, and that's not what I want my kids to see in years to come. Me just tucking away and being finished. So it's a bite down on the gum shield, kill or be killed mentality from me.
He is the master of the dark arts of defence. Defence is the best offence. That is something that you know he's there for.
Yeah.
So when you talk about going out swinging, you got to make sure those swingers are catching him.
If I feel like I'm on my way out, there'll be fucking bombs getting thrown. No danger. If I know I'm going out literally swinging.
The ladies are lively, aren't they?
Jesus, they are lively. They're funny though.
They're having a bit of a...
Oh, yes.
You know what? The ladies, to be fair to them, that no disrespect, but they have really pumped up the interest for this fight.
Yeah.
I've had both of them on camera and they're amazing.
It was hot. You know what it is? Obviously, I was wanting to give Floyd a bit more, but it's hard to give someone...
Yeah,
it's hard to sort of give someone abuse when they're being so respectful. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not one of these people that's just going to reel off abuse. Like, these two don't like each other, but like I say, he was very respectful. So I'll have a little bit. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for the weigh-in, so we'll see if we can get a bit more biting from him.
Yeah, he does come across as quite calm and professional, but that's his experience. He's been boxing from a very young age, and you know he has gone through the champions of champions. The first one to give Canelo that defeat, obviously before Bivol. His experience speaks volumes. Odin, this is like an episode of EastEnders.
Oh, fuck me. I love it though. I love it.
See, if I was one about views, I literally would have turned the camera around, but I'm actually here to talk to you, even though you're starving. But tomorrow you said you're going to have tricks up your sleeve.
Weigh-in Friday. I know it's his birthday, so we've got something to try and just try and get under his skin a little bit. Just have a bit of, you know what it is, like you say, it's all about having fun this weekend. Like I say, I'm going to try and get under his skin, see if we can get a little bite. But I've got something up my sleeve to see if that'll work.
We like it. Aaron, an absolute pleasure to see you again. All the best, taking on a challenge, but more importantly, all the best for your son. Is there any charity or anything like that that's...
No, there's not yet. Everything's been a bit of a roller coaster, but I am gonna down the line do some charity work for the hospitals that are doing all these work. So we're just, everything's a bit up in the air at the moment, but we're gonna that's the path we're gonna go down. Sorry, in the future.
I wish you all the best in everything, in life, and I'll see you Saturday night.
You will do. Thanks
Aaron
very
Chalmers,
much.
October Red Boxing. You heard it here first.
Thanks very much.
Look,
good to see you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.